What's up, YouTube? We are back. Man, 5 days. Madden season almost upon us. Today's a special day. But before we get into what we're doing today, guys, hit that like button because you know we bring the heat every day. And hit the subscribe button because, guys, if you don't know, well, I got 46 million reasons why you should subscribe to me, the best minute-by-minute coin maker there is in the entire YouTube community, and it's free. And it's free for you. Everybody that watches, it's free. This year we got something special. We got Xbox and we got PlayStation. We got both systems going this year. We're going to try to do a giveaway every single week. On top of giveaways, you're going to get the methods all for free just by subscribing to the channel. It's free, guys. YouTube is free. Enjoy it while you can because there's a lot of people out there charging money for this kind of information, and we're going to give it to you live and for free. But today, what are we going to talk about today? Well, gameplay. Madden introduced gameplay today. First look, yes sir, TD Barrett versus Clef. I'll tell you what, if I was in the competitive community right now, I would probably be outraged, especially if you don't have the game, because the first tournament's like 3 days after the game comes out, 4 days after the game comes out, and you got one of the best who doesn't need any help whatsoever having the game early, getting allowed to play. Now, the good thing about it is, since he is a competitive Madden player, he's definitely going to be able to find all the bugs and glitches and hopefully get those fixed if he chooses to tell EA about it or not. But you can see, we'll move my head just a little bit. We got Clef right there. We got, let me look at the notifications here. Braden, how's it going, man? I'm doing right. I'm doing good, buddy. Anyways, let's get into the gameplay a little bit. Let's go ahead and start it up.
Other than Clef the God, and we wouldn't be able to play this game without somebody from the EA side.
Well, so far, the things that I noticed, not a whole lot. You can see cover 2 inverts playing a purple instead of his normal thing. Looks like right now, a little bit cleaner than last year. Scoreboard a little bit different. You know, not much different, actually. Goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and check and see if he animated at all, because I'm not sure if he did or not. Let's see, they got it broken down as the passing, tackling, and all that stuff. Let's go back here. Like I said, let's go back. I want to see, did he animate? All right, he usered. Yeah, not really. Not really, just kind of a bad pass, but hey, let's go. The running looks okay. I hate the way they cut on Next Gen. I know they say it's more realistic. I don't think it is.
Nice. That's beautiful.
All right, let's go back here and check and see what the linebackers are doing. All right, so for whatever reason, he was in a deep third, it looked like.
TD, how do you feel like
that
oh,
he was in cover 4.
Did you feel like it helped you?
Why was he way up there then?
Scoring in the red zone was so tough.
Not sure exactly what happened there, but beautiful seam pass right there. Pretty simple. Doesn't look like he's, I don't know, I can't tell if he's using the new precision passing or not. Interesting, definitely interesting. Let's get into it here.
What makes that
see right here? Okay. All right. I hate the tackle battles. Don't like tackle battles. I don't want to spam my button afterwards every single time.
Inside, because if you don't,
okay.
Probably, at best, it's a knockout. Maybe.
Okay, so that's something I definitely want to test when the game comes out. Do I need to have precision passing on or not? Because right now he's telling me that by passing it inside, that's a huge lead. But he's so wide open that I'm not sure it really matters.
After leading him inside, that allowed him to make the catch.
Saying if he doesn't lead him inside, it's an INT? Okay. I'll take your word for it.
You see the ring go green, and he's able to get like another 6 or 7 yards.
But just see, one-on-one, me having better odds to break it because I got the bigger, stronger player, I think it's cool. I think it make it a lot more football, like more relatable to what you see on Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays.
Every day of the week, Clef. Every day of the week.
Laser.
You can see right here. Look at that. Seam pass. Seam passes are definitely going to be a problem this year.
Way more room to place passes.
He was in cover 3. No wonder. Cover 3 is... Seam passes have always been open against cover 3. So
put it away from the corner. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what skill-based passing gives you the ability to do. You know, we pass led in Madden for years, but
So I did see the meter now. You can. My son was right. I never noticed it on beta, but he said if you throw it in the green. Now I'm not sure exactly how that works.
Past lead in previous years, but now you have visual feedback. You can see your reticle on the field and place the ball where you want to. And we have placement plus accuracy. Now, placement plus accuracy also, you still have the target area around the receiver. You can place the ball wherever you want with visual feedback. But with the accuracy setting also enabled, you have a small mark on your passing meter that provides a perfectly accurate bullet pass.
I definitely want to test that out and check that out. I'm a little curious about that because I'm not exactly sure. Now let's watch and see how this guy plays the zone. Oh, he ran. Never mind. I really want to see how they play the zones on this stuff. So a lot of people played crossers and all that other stuff last year. So I really kind of want to see that. I really don't like that look either. I hope that is not actually in the game.
The freeform stuff, like I find it's really like you're literally looking
Let's look at this here, see what this is all about.
Like, all that stuff a lot more. Like you kind of have to. Here I am.
Well, this guy's in a contain. Let's watch and see if he actually
How
contains.
many routes you got out there?
No, he did not.
Lobbed it over the top. Ping.
Well, man to man, he got beat pretty quickly. Let's watch that
I
again.
don't know. I can't.
Watch.
You got out there?
Oh, he's got a star too. And he's against a
Lobbed it over
linebacker.
the top.
Yeah, that's an easy play.
We decided to move match and make it a coach, adjustment. So users will have to explicitly say, I want my guys to play match. Now, obviously, once you turn that on, if you call it regular cover 3, they're still going to play it like a regular cover 3. But we've got plays in the playbook that says cover 3 match, or, it's different cover 4s, whether you're playing palms or whatever. So if you play match defense.
I'll be honest, I don't understand palms. I don't understand the match concept, especially if it was anything like last year where the guys randomly went wherever. I mean, you got guys on the backside on their zone running to cover a man over here.
Across the field. So high-level players still like to use match here and there in spots, and we give you that control. But now for players that don't understand it, they're not penalized by accidentally calling a match play and just wondering what's going on the field.
All right. Interesting. I don't understand the match concepts anyway. All right, let's go back and watch that just a little bit here.
By accidentally calling a match play and just wondering what's going on.
So it's him.
Clef's starting to move the ball.
Oh, he did. He did juke it a little bit. That's a new feature in the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about that a little bit. I think that's kind of cool, but yet I think it's going to be easy to glitch out the lineman. You already saw a bunch of videos. If you watch gameplay videos, you've already seen that. This two-man tackle.
Like nothing is like.
Especially in those double team tackles.
I don't notice anything different from last year based on this, but
and another animation colliding.
Maybe I just didn't pay attention enough. It's been a long time since I played Madden 22.
Yes, no,
the real beauty of that system, Nick, is that they aren't motion captured two-man tackles. Like they are actual one-man tackles that are not.
Let's check at the freeform passing again. I'm interested more in this stuff than anything else.
Had it as far left as he could possibly get it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't do that again, that's maybe a deflection, maybe an INT, but it's certainly not a catch.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful.
Huh. Interesting.
I go to that guy, and as soon as he sees that, he throws it almost like right to the middle of the field.
A lot of power this year.
That was.
What defense was he in there?
So he's the best, man.
That makes sense. He definitely should be open like that in a cover 2 on that side.
Cover 2 invert right here, but it looked like cover 3.
Yeah, man. It's a new disguise play. It's a couple of those has been added to playbooks. High-level players like you, Clef, you guys know how to disguise your coverages. You come out, you move guys around, you do a lot of pre-snap adjustments. But noobs like me, we come out and we just run the play however it looks. So they give us plays
Noobs like me also.
Where you see the one.
I will say the juke looks pretty nice this year, and maybe Austin Eckler's got juke move. I don't know, but it looks like it's okay.
So the play before, Clef, you were the one like 2 ago. That was cover. It looked like cover 3. That was cover 2.
It was cover 2 actually.
That's fire.
Crazy.
Curious though, you talk about some of these new plays, the new disguise plays added. Spade, does that mean defensive playbooks
What's he in defense there?
Bigger,
or
was there some
okay,
stuff
cover
taken
3.
Out in lieu
he was
of
so
those
wide open. Was he
disguise
usering?
Curious though, you talk about this.
He was
some of these
usering. Okay,
new
that makes
plays,
sense. He
the
went
new disguise plays
that way.
added. Spade. Does
That makes
mean
sense.
Defensive playbooks got bigger, or
I know
was
everybody's
there
going to
some
say
stuff
this game
taken
is so
out
much
in
different,
lieu
but I'll
of
be
those,
honest, I think a month or month and a half in, people
we
are going to
removed
be
some stuff.
saying
I mean, we definitely
the
have the data
opposite.
to
I
see
think
what
people are going to be
plays
saying
being
it's kind of the
ran,
same.
How much of the playbook
Don't
is
quote
being
me, but
used, and we just
I
felt
feel
like
like
we
that's
had
what it's
these
going to be.
swollen playbooks with a lot of plays in it. Some of them were the same, like slightly different variations of the same play.
I don't
We just
like
did some
that.
cleanup. We just went through it.
I don't like that at all, actually.
Some of them were the same, like slightly different variations of the same.
A cross
play.
body,
We just did
perfect
some
throw.
Cleanup. We just went through it, removed stuff.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that throw he just had was kind of crazy.
Thanks, Clef.
Had a crazy throw. No, he didn't. Oh my God! Hurt.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Got to remember, it's still a video game.
Oh,
It's not real. It's not going to be completely realistic. It's still a video game.
I'm going up against Clef. I feel like
1.4 million subscribers want to see you go for this.
I think
Yeah,
they
they
do
wanna see
too.
it. They wanna
I
see.
think they do. They want to see a dot. Oh, okay.
1.4 million subscribers.
Quick
700,000.
thinking.
Not
Quick
sure what they're
thinking.
talking
Quick
about.
thinking.
All right, let's go back to that.
They want to see.
Okay. If he bumps him in here, that is a penalty, by the way.
They do.
Let's watch
They
and
want to see a
see.
dot. Oh, okay.
It's part of the stuff that I've
Quick
complained
thinking,
about
quick
for a
thinking.
couple of years now. Yep. He definitely bumping him off.
Oh,
To me, that's a penalty.
Yes.
oh, thanks.
But that's okay.
This is the first
Now, this
time
right here
that
is
we
where
give-
people are kind of freaking out. I've seen a lot of things on Twitter
You're
today.
Excited to hear people.
Now, he did move a little bit,
Something
but the
that's-
lineman, like, ran out of the
He's
way.
gonna go with defensive.
And
evade.
supposedly it's something to
Like,
do
this
with
is
your
the
right
first
stick.
time in Madden we've
Like, he
moved
barely...
users
I don't even know if that's a juke.
evade
Isn't that
blockers
just
and
kind of running?
and just try to get around a blocker.
No, right there, that right
I think
there
it's
was
gonna be
cool.
that slip
I think that
down
right
feature
there,
users
strafe.
won't
He
immediately
didn't
start
strafe.
to
I mean, he
act
looked like
they're
he
gonna
strafed,
play
but
against someone
I think
who's
that right
using
here,
it,
like, this
like,
looks pretty
why is he
cool.
doing it? And it's gonna be that thing that catches on later. But
I think that
just
thing is
clicking
pretty
right
cool,
stick
but the
to
other
that
part,
right
not
stick,
so
move
cool. I
the
think
defensive
that's...
player,
I
allows
think
you to sidestep and get around
right here,
blockers.
right, look at
This is
that.
something that I expect later
That
to
right
be
there
recycled
is going to be a
because
massive
it's really
problem at the start of the year if it's going to be that easy.
Deep zone. on
Because
the-
Corey Lindsey, by the way, I believe that was Corey Lindsey.
With drift logic.
If that's
allows
Corey
you to
Lindsey,
sidestep and get around blockers. This is something that I expect later.
That's a good
You're
lineman.
gonna see a lot of
if I
users
remember
do
right,
it.
isn't that guy
With drift logic, the
a good lineman?
deep zone on the right. If nothing, it will.
All right, so this is another one of my issues. How easy it is to beat cover 3, cover 4, whatever.
And do nothing. He's
Yo,
gonna go
okay.
to his spot and he's gonna drift with the receiver.
Okay,
So he's going to
Clef,
go to a spot and drift with the receiver.
Yeah, play like
Like cover
Cover three. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna
all
look for-
right, he's in cover 3 right now. Let's watch and see what this guy does.
Yeah.
Let's watch and see what this guy does.
If this, yeah. Okay, let's watch.
Okay, so that guy actually cut. This guy goes a little bit deeper. This guy comes across and he's now guarding him. So now who's open? Everybody that's watching this video already knows. This guy's going to go right across his face, and all he's going to do is throw it this way. If he gets timed, that's a touchdown. Right there. That's a touchdown. Is that really what we're looking
Yeah,
at?
he played that. He ran with it.
So you can see that outside. third
So
guy
he
picked up
definitely
the first
stayed and
crosser,
covered the
and
crosser.
then
That is
he
a true story.
started to pick up that second
But this
receiver.
guy went over the top.
new.
That's a touchdown right
He
there.
dropped to a spot and stood there.
Spade.
So what did he run?
In the lead up to.
Pick up that second receiver.
What did he run? That way we know there's a cover 3 beater in the game.
Try
You
and
wanna
play.
try?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna look for Guyton here. Do you have hard flats out there?
Yeah. I got her.
So he ran basically
If this, yeah. Okay, let's watch.
boom. Yep. Okay. So we know what he ran. Basically, that's a cover 3 beater. It looks like pretty easy cover 3 beater. I think that's going to be an issue in this game.
First crosser and then the deep middle.
I definitely think that's going to be an issue in this
Pick up
game.
that situation. You never know how it's gonna resolve.
Oh,
It's all
But about what we can expect from them.
let's watch
and
the
what's
tackle
gonna
here
add to
again
user
because I
experience.
think we saw him just kind of go through his legs. Look at, okay, so he gets beat on that, right? Yep. This guy dives right through his knees.
So you're gonna see bigger, stronger players. able to
interesting.
Get out of that a lot faster than smaller.
He didn't even
players.
break stride by
I
that.
think it's really the type of play that
I hate-
change the
I
game. You can
truly,
see
truly
that
hate-
area getting the stand-up tackle.
Now right here, you guys already know what's open, right? This guy's probably going to cover this guy. Watch watch this guy and see what he does. Watch this guy. He's probably going to come underneath.
And
So now who's open? If this guy gets past that guy's going to be wide open. If this guy moves over, now you got that guy wide open. If this guy drops down, now this guy's wide open.
fumble the ball, their fumble chance is a bit higher. When
Okay. So the one good thing about it is it looks like the pass rush is definitely better. It looks like they didn't nerf that very much. And if they didn't nerf it very much, that is a perfect thing because that means you're not going to be able to you're not going to have to wait, or you're not going to have to basically your zones aren't going to have to hold up for that long.
Really.
So, and this pre-snap right here, you could probably see, it looks like he's in man, but I can't see all the way across. Yep, looks like he's in man, definitely in man.
You definitely can.
No time,
Obviously, if you
perfect,
got
thrown
some
away.
guys
Oh,
with a
interesting.
special skill
Okay.
set, you could be a tad bit more successful than others.
So you can kind of see everything happens in football in the pre-snap read.
We heard the community
So right here, you
clear
could tell he's in his
people were
zone.
pretty
He's
frustrated with
actually looks like he might be in man. But he's definitely in a cover 2, it
scrambling
looks like.
quarterbacks. They were frustrated with
Yeah,
escape
looks-
artist, which is now a
Yep,
X
man,
factor
cover
ability,
2.
not a superstar ability. So yeah, changes.
I
have
think
been
he was
made.
in man. Let's check and see if I was right. No, they didn't show it.
There you
No,
go.
this is definitely a zone, right? Because there's nobody over the top of this guy. It looks like it's probably cover 2, but based on cover 2 invert maybe, like he was playing earlier. But definitely probably a cover 2, which means that this guy's probably going to be open in the corner, depending on his drops.
Interesting thing. We're talking about X factors and escape artists being moved to that.
So we'll see.
I mean,
We'll see how far
you know,
they have this guy in their
That's
drop.
gonna be huge for the MUT community, having that be an X factor instead of falling into one of those.
Oh, looks like that was not cover 2.
Superstar
Oh, hopefully they
ability,
show what defense is.
slots.
Cover 3, okay, so that did. Okay. Well, now we know.
It's going to change how teams are built.
Interesting.
in the
That's
MCS
good.
system.
That's good. I'm glad to see that
Definitely,
you can
definitely,
kind of
because
disguise
you're gonna
stuff a
have to
little
change
bit.
Your offensive lineman. Now you might use O-line abilities. You know, you might spend more on your.
It's interesting. This guy's been.
It's definitely gonna open up a lot of AP space elsewhere to spend because it took up a lot in Madden 22.
Yeah, if the rush is going to be like that, linemen are going to be a big deal, and offensive linemen are going to be a big deal.
AP.
Interesting. All right, I think we've made this video long enough, guys. I think we've seen enough. Pre-snaps reads are important, but the overall gameplay looks okay. Looks okay. I'm still gonna hold my tongue on this because I'm not sure. I've been, I'm a huge menu domination person, right? I like playing the menu. I'd rather play the menu. I'd rather gain coins. I'd rather teach people how to gain coins. But ultimately, I still do play the game. And a lot of how I build my coin stack at the start of the year is by actually playing the game. Because the methods that come out at the start of the year are very boring and they're monotonous. And you have to really kind of grind it out in order to get your coins. So I do a lot of my methods. I do a lot of head-to-head at the start of the year. A lot of solo battles, a lot of weekend league. And stuff like that, because it's guaranteed like 400 to 500,000 coins a week, and that's important. That's a real big start. Over a course of 1 month, that's about 2 million coins, and then you add in the other methods that I do, and so on and so forth. Which definitely you need to be subscribed, guys, if you wanna see all that stuff. But that's it for me. You can definitely see some of the gameplay. I would definitely recommend going and watching this video, especially from the part where I stopped. It looks like escape. They're going to talk about escape artists and stuff like that, but I don't know about you guys. I'm excited for Madden 23. Are you excited?